Hey everybody, welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. So, it looks like they went ahead and started the 5th World Tournament over on the JP side, which is good and bad. It's good because World Tournament's great. It's bad because all this Golden Freeza stuff is going on at the same time. For those that are trying to collect the Mecha Freezas, the really bad news is that it ends around the same time as the tournament does, so you're gonna have to like split your time between both if you're really going for it. As you can see, the tournament has started, and that means the guaranteed SSR ticket dungeon is back up, as well as the other one. What that means is that if you still have your old tickets, it'll show what you had and it'll be added to the new tickets that you obtained throughout the tournament. So I've already done, one playthrough, and the first playthrough is when you actually get some decent stuff. Tickets is one of the things, and they've actually changed some of the units that you get from this. And they've added some new units. Now this Goku is the same from last time. This is a new Piccolo. And this is King Piccolo from last time. There's a new Bulma. And Lunch. I was really surprised they added her. This guy's name escapes me. And then, is this one of Piccolo's kids? I think it is. Like Drum or whatever. So those are some of the new units. And then here's the guaranteed one, which you have to either get 5 silver tickets or 1 gold ticket. And then the rest of this is the same. You come in and look at the tournament. As you can see, I've already progressed 1 level. Here, you can see the rankings. You can see a lot of Brawly. See a few other characters. There's a Gotenks. There's some of the new cells, but for the most part, you're gonna see a lot of Brawly. Reason being, he is such a beast in this mode. Mainly for round 1. The other rounds is not as important to have him. And then my ranking is very early. I'm in 75,331. Not even 1,000,000 points. This dude has 12 million already. That's ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Okay, so that's what that tab does. This tab shows you what your current ranking is and what it looks like so far everywhere else. So right now, most people still haven't started because they probably haven't waken up yet or even realized that the tournament's going on. And here, you can see the prizes. So the newest unit that they're giving away, it looks like, is a new Kaioken Goku. And he will be available for the top 5,000, which I was pretty close to. I had gotten all the way up to the top, within the top 7,500. And that was like with 1 good grind session on the last day. So if I did that maybe 2 days in a row, maybe I could get up there. But I think I'd have to grind all the way up to the end of the clock, which is on the 24th is when it ends, but that's the 24th their time. I'm not sure if that was AM or PM. And then this one just kind of shows you stuff. rules and whatnot and all the crap, which I don't really care about. So we're gonna go into the tournament, finish up this one. So it's been kind of hard because I've been trying to figure out what to spend my time on, because I still need 3 more mechas to fully finish him up. I could just say screw it and just like not worry about it. If you're worried about the medals goes on until the end of the month, so you can actually hold off on that until the end of the tournament. I'm actually gonna go after, let's see, let's go with Goku. Like I said, Brawly is super strong. He's definitely someone you'd like to have on your team, but he honestly is not super important outside of the first round. The first round is the one you really want him for because he will clear out everybody. And if you want to go for points, that's what you need to do. You need to beat everybody. You could just sit around and get by on points or whatnot, but if you're really trying to get up the leaderboard, you have to kill everybody. That's really what you have to do if you want to make sure you're up in the top ranks. So the different strategies we have here is that my team is red and blue based. So obviously I like to have a lot of red and blues, and I'm using the color swaps so I can make sure that I have supers lined up and ready. So I'm actually not too worried about this right here. Most of the time those guys are not going to do super damage since I'm in the strong element, so we'll let him actually take on one of these weak elements, or one of the elements that he's weak to, just to take him out. Not exactly the best strategy, but it's okay. That's not going to get him a super, but oh well. Mainly because I was going to take a hit anyway, and since they're both weak element, I'm not too worried about the hit. But him, I will have to take out. This way, this takes out some potential bad matchups in the next round. I'm not too worried about Whis, but I'm going to take him out. We should actually switch that. That should be good enough to take him out. Last round he doesn't even get an attack. So this is the semi-final round, so now we're going to go into the final. It'll cost you 60 energy, roughly. Yeah, 60 energy in order to complete a full tournament. So now we're going to use a friend Brawly, and if it comes up right, I'll show you exactly why he's so broken. We're actually fighting against a Brawly too, which is kind of dangerous. Go ahead and get some heals here. Sit here playing tag. Oh well. Alright, let's see if it's luck of the draw here. Okay, as luck would have it, I get to go first with my Brawly. And I'm going to take 2 hits. How many hits am I going to take? I guess we'll stick him out in front so he can absorb the hits. So we're going to have him take the purple. And wow, he didn't get any orbs from any of this. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We change all the greens to blue, because that's what this item does. And then we're going to change the blues to red, because that's what this item does. So now you have a field full of red, and that means this should be a guaranteed super. And then you get the purple, whatever, doesn't matter. There's one unit that might survive this, and it's that Super Saiyan God Goku up there. So it's a good thing I put blue in front. Took out his Brawly just in case. This might not kill Super Saiyan God. So, reason he's broken is because his super does massive damage, and it attacks all. And by all, I mean everybody. Everybody eats it. Okay, so he dies anyway. Oh yeah, the new Super Saiyan Blue. Huh. Oh well, doesn't matter. And so that's the match. And that is why people want Brawly. Yay, we are the champion. Ooh. Rank up. You got a turtle badge. The gold awakening items that you pick up will almost always be either the turtle or the Bulma medal that you need to Dokkan awaken, like Krillin and Chi-Chi and Master Roshi. Oh, I got a couple stones and some Senzu beans. It's pretty nice. Collect my rewards here. Oh, did it just go directly to me? No, here they are. Oh, I got 2 stones out of it. I'm not gonna go too heavy into using stones until later on when I actually do a grind fest. Like I might actually stream Monday, just because that'll be towards the end of the event. So, unfortunately, what this means for people that are also going after the Frieza event is that you're having to split your time and your energy between both, like me. So, now I'm going to go into Frieza, because I actually need 3 more. For the most part, I usually end up taking the bottom path. There's always, it seems to be more stuff. And then for me, I typically like to keep something like a 2-4, because that means that'll give me both power-ups immediately after the stop. The ideal for me would be a 2-4-1 layout after the stop, because that means you get both power-ups and 1 question mark, because a question mark could possibly end up being a +3 key. Well, let's see if you get lucky. Wow, I didn't get any orbs whatsoever from that. Not that it matters, this is not even a boss fight. Wow, it skips all the red. Still, I think this should be enough. Peons, even on Z-Hard, are usually pretty squishy. Is this one gonna survive? This one might survive. Got lucky. I should never pay attention when I'm doing these things. At least not until the boss fight. One time it surprised me and it actually did some supers on me. I totally didn't notice till I got to the boss. I was down to like under 10k health and I was like, oh crap. Almost got wrecked. So, even if it's Beyonds, you should try to pay attention. So get that power up there, get this power up here. Oh, no luck. So we'll just go into the fight now. So there is a rate up. Supposedly, there's a higher chance to obtain Mecha Freeza if he's paired with King Cold. I cannot vouch whether or not that actually works because it doesn't seem to work for me. I've fought the pair quite a few times and I don't know. I don't see it. I've actually gotten quite a few from this layout with him and his 2 peons. It wasn't enough for a super. Let me switch this so we can give him a blue. I don't know if that's enough for him either. Probably not. Nope. That was kind of a waste. He'll throw a super. On Z-Hard, he almost always throws a super first attack. So if you have those witch items that changes super attacks to normal, that might be good right there. It'd also help if you used orange types, which Because of the way this team is set up, I don't. So I'm using a friend's. Alright, so it's starting to build up a lot of red and blues, so I'm going to do that, and then we're definitely going to have to heal. Then you will get purple, and then we'll see where we go next round. Goku pops up, turning those all red. Alright, so we're gonna do blue to give him a super. Oh, that screwed that up a little bit, so we're going to use red. That should be enough to give Goku a super, I think. Yeah, that should definitely give him a super. And just to make sure we finish him off, we'll turn these blue, because this will definitely give Gohan a super. So this should finish off Mecha Freeza. And then I'm not worried about the peons attacking me. At the end of this tournament, I should be able to get Super Saiyan 3 Goku up to level 10 Super, so be fully maxed out. Gohan, though, actually has a higher attack, which I didn't realize till I was looking at the stats. I was like, that's really amazing. Look, I think Super Saiyan 3 Goku is something like 7,800, somewhere around 7,800 for his attack, for his base stat, whereas Brawly Batch Gohan, his is like 7,900. His health isn't as high, but the attack stat is really amazing. See right there, I was able to get him just from that batch. I've gotten him more from him with 2 peons versus him in King Cold, so I really don't know if that rate up is really working for people. And so now we're down to 2 more to go. Preferably I'd like to get 3 more, that way I can finish up Mecha Freeza and still have another one. So as you can see, there's his level 7, and it's now going to become a level 8. So the way that I balance between going between the Golden Freeza stuff and the tournament is kind of determined by this. First round against 3 other opponents is the most important time to needing Brawly. So what I do is, on the first round, I look and see if I'm able to get Brawly. As you can see, I have a friend that has a Brawly, so that's how I decide whether or not to do the tournament or not. If he wasn't there and nobody else had Brawly, then I would probably still be grinding Frieza. So let's get this guy. See, that's worst case scenario. You don't want them to fight each other, because if they take one out, you don't get the stuff. And honestly, you still lose points anyway because they're taking out people. You get points for how many you take out. See, now they're taking each other out. That kind of sucks. Like, if you took out everybody, I think you get close to 40k. Whereas in this scenario, I'll be lucky to get about 15 to 20. He's so dead. It also kind of defeats the purpose of me even having Brawly, because there's not that many people for him to kill. Okay, I'm not even caring, whatever. So that barely gave me anything because I only killed one guy. Let's see if I get Brawly first round. Yeah, I did. Sweet. This board is not set up very well for me though. You need about 12. I'm not seeing 12 here. Might have to put him last just to get this to work right. Because right there, that's only 5 even if I change that. So we'll give you purple to start. This is still not going to work out right. That sucks. Let's try this. Nope, that's still not gonna do it. Man, none of y'all gave orbs whatsoever. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Because I didn't even look at any of these matchups when I tried to get this going. Is there a way to make this work? If only. Actually, I think I just made it work. There we go. Oh, those are all... Oh, he didn't max them out. The androids. Super Saiyan Blue is the only one with the shot at surviving this. But probably not. So you're fighting each card individually, so you have to assume that even with power-ups, you can see, based on my guys, their health is still only like around 10,000, 12,000 each, something like that. So even if you get a weak element, if you're doing a super, you're going to do a lot of damage regardless. See, so I only killed 2 of them, and honestly none of them were a full army, and I got close to 20k. If I'd fought everybody, that would have been 40k. Like, you can add up all the scores and see, let's see, 26, 30, was it 26, 31, close to 40. So that's a little disappointing. So let's see what the next round looks like. Okay, I don't see a Brawly, so I'm actually going to go back to Freeza. Because doing that also kind of resets the friend list that you get to choose from. So if you don't see a Brawly there, that's usually my cue to go back to Freeza to reset it and see if a Brawly pops up for the next tournament round. So for this one, we're going to choose Super Saiyan God Goku, so he can be the strong element. Let's see, there's a gold training item. So go ahead and take that, and then I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna stick with my 2-4 rule. I'll just go for the money. Watch this be another 4 and piss me off. No? Okay, good. Gives me the one way after. So once again, no King Cold. Let's swap this out. What? Really? What a piece of crap. Alright, so in that case, let's give you this one, because I don't want to disrupt the flow. That did, however, ruin my blue. Oh, I still got the super. Okay, worked out. This should do about 18, 14, 18, okay. This is gonna suck. It would have been nice if... no, this is fine. Okay. So, this is 6, 7, 8. Is that enough? That's not enough. Okay, we're gonna switch this. Let's see if we can take out Frieza before he attacks us here. That should give him a super. There we go. Alright, Goku, do your job here. No, not enough. No, you didn't throw a super, so that's fine. He should be dead after this super. There we go. And then these two peons, it doesn't matter. I think generally it takes you about 6 orbs if it's the right color to get a super. 'Cause I think it's 12 spaces total. Nope. The only thing I will say is if you fight against King Cold, and if you fight against them with King Cold, at the very least you're getting like a gold item. That's about the only other good thing. Because against the peons, you'll get anything from bronze to common. Okay, so nothing there. So I have time for one more, so let's see. If Brawly pops up here, I'm going to go back to the tournament. He didn't. So we are going to go with this Goku. Honestly, I would switch to a more rainbow squad so I could stick some orange types on there, but I'm lazy. Wow. Thanks. Really? It's been a while since it's done that to me. So the other route you can go is 1-5. And that gets you 1 mystery and then at least 1 power up, since it's not giving me a 2. Now it gives me a 2. So now you can do the other direction. So it's really preference, which way do you want to go? I'm going to go with 1-5 because that gives me a shot at possibly getting all of them. Like, this is the board that you need is 2-1-5 or whatever order. That way you can get 1 power up and 2 mystery. Doesn't matter, no, it doesn't really matter. I'll do that. Okay. So, still nothing, so we're gonna go with the 1-5. No power up. Well, you get one. Still no King Cold. They kind of do it in bunches, so like if you get King Cold, usually pops up for like 2 or 3 in a row. This is kind of my weak squad, so I don't really care. That's okay, I'm just gonna set up red anyway. Here comes the super, and I should do about 42, 44. My bad. It's not one of the first to attack, so that's good. Put Goku first. Switch to blue. Switch to red. We'll get you your super first. And not sure that will kill, so let's go ahead and heal up. We're actually going to switch that up because I think Goku gets stronger with him. Or not. It's weird, I thought he'd be doing more damage with him. I guess not. Is this enough to give him a super? 1 short. That's disappointing. This might not kill him. I was hoping to get at least 2 supers. Yeah, he's not even above 100. I barely did 100. I was about to say, is he even attacking this round? Let's see, we will go with this. It's not enough. 1 short. He might get a super out of this. Okay, so that should definitely finish him off. And then these peons, it's whatever. Alright, let's see if we got lucky. Nope. And so that's it for now. So pretty much that's what I'm going to be doing until I get those last 2 Mecha Freezes I need. I think once I finish Mecha Freeza up, then I'll concentrate fully on the tournament. But for now, that's pretty much how I juggle my time, going back and forth. Let's go ahead and do some pulls though. I have enough for 2. Not with the stones, I'm saving my stones. I don't really care about those other units right now. So, 2 pulls. Oh yay, that idiot. Oh, he's fodder. Ugh, really? Like nobody really cared about leveling up either. Doesn't give me much anyway, so I might as well level up. Who to level up though? I don't really care. Why am I even keeping Hercule? You again? Really? Stupid Oolong. Is it too much to ask for a Bulma? Alright, Pig. You're getting a level 4 super. Awesome. And that is it for this video. So, for those on the JP side, tournament is up. You need to get on it. It goes on until the 24th. Actually, when does it say? 24th, 21:59. So, it's what, 9:10. Right before 10 p.m. their time, which is like noon our time, I think. So noon on the 24th, if I'm calculating that right. So yeah, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Good luck for people that are trying to get Mecha Freeza or the medals at the same time as the tournaments, because it's going to be hard to grind both. However, I will say that you can hold off on the medals, because as you can see here, the medals go on until the 30th. So you can hold off on those. Mecha Freeza, however, does not. He ends a little bit after the tournament ends So I guess if you really wanted to, you could just like concentrate hardcore on the tournament only, and then if you really needed Mecha Freezas, you can go for that last hour or so. 2 hours, maybe it's, I think 2 hours. If you really wanted to do that. I'm kind of taking it slow right now, and then I'll go after freezes at the same time as the tournament, and then I'll grind the tournament probably the last day or so, kind of like what I did last time. The goal is to make the top 5K. I was just outside of it last time, so this time hopefully I'll be able to make it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I might be streaming either this weekend or Monday, since that'll be the end of the tournament. So probably Monday, maybe Sunday night also. If you have any questions or any comments, feel free to do so on this video. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.